Hey guys, RavenXtreme here. Let's go ahead and get Let's Play Darkest Dungeon started. I really wanted to start this new year with a game that I've been really extremely excited for. My girlfriend Dark Sama actually got me into this game, and it really piqued my interest. So I really wanted to start a game that I've wanted to play for a while. It looks very fun. It's very frustrating, as I've noticed. So let's go ahead and start a new campaign here. And we'll click the letter to start. We'll go ahead and call this the Channel Estate. So let's go ahead and go in. We have a cutscene.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and start off in the forest on the way over to Hamlet. Now let's see what they start with. I think they always start you off with the same two people. Yes, they do. And the same skills and everything too? Yes, I'm aware I'm in the room, and yes, same exact skills and everything. Okay, cool. So, let's go and check my inventory. I got 2 pieces of food. And we're going to go ahead and rename our characters already. So I'm going to rename Reynold, which is the default name, to Cecil. And we're going to change him to the white color, because that's, you know, makes sense. And then we're going to go ahead and call Dismas here, Balthier. Because I actually like him from 12, even though I've never played it. And, you know, we'll make Balthier the dark color. That makes sense. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the next room here.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path.
And basically you can use WASD, you know, to move left and right, and you press up, or you press W to check everything, which it'll tell you in here in a minute. Or you can go ahead and click in front of the party you're behind, depending on what you want to do, but I use the WASD.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion.
Alright, so it is a turn-based game, and it is based off of your speed. As you see the stats down here, I've got a speed of 7. And then, you know, Reynold here, well, I can't check him right now. Yeah, I can. Reynold only has a speed of 1. He's a Crusader. He's an Armored Knight. He's gonna go last. The Brigand here has a speed of 3. So yes, it is based off of your speed to tell you how fast you go. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Open Vein just to boost him up here, because bleeding is actually really great. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, never mind. Commentator's Curse. Go for an uppercut slice, which should only, it'll knock me back. Okay. And as you see here, you can
press this advantage.
Keep attacking the enemy.
Give them no quarter.
Alright, and then what you want to do is, there are things that can make you move. I'll get into that a little bit later, but I'm going to go ahead and move Reynold back to the front. And as I said, you can use W to check things. You can either click on the item, or you can just hit W to inspect it. I'm going to go ahead and inspect it here. The Brigands left me valuables with 600 gold. Oh my god, that's actually better than what I got last time.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Alright, now we're going to go into battle against a Bloodletter.
Send these
now, as you can see here, the Bloodletter, he actually has an extended life bar. He actually takes the first and second spots, because there's 4 spots for everything here. So the the Bloodletter here takes 2 spots, the first and second spot. So any attacks that hit the first or second space, like Open Vein, will only target the Bloodletter. Unlike like Pistol Shot, who can actually target the guy in the back. Grape Shot Blast will hit them both, and then Tracking Shot will only hit one. So I'm going to actually go ahead and Tracking Shot the guy in the back, so I can buff up Balthier. And as you can see here, the Bloodletter, he actually has an extended life bar. gonna Rain of Whips. Okay. So Rain of Whips will actually cause bleeding and also does stress damage. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and smite the Bloodletter. And then go ahead and hit him with a crit. Beautiful. When your party actually crits, they actually do get stress reduction. And sometimes they'll actually reduce the stress of the nearby party members as well. And as you can see, everything the damage does stack on bleeds as well as buffs and debuffs. So we'll go ahead and smite him again. He should die on his turn, hopefully. And as you see here, I'm going to go ahead and use Grape Shot Blast here.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade
now, as you see here,
blade.
Most bodies will leave corpses. They act as an obstacle, so what you have to do is you have to kill them with crits or bleeding or blight, and the corpse will go away. Like it won't even exist. So we'll go ahead and have Cecil here use that on the corpse. And then we'll go ahead and pistol shot the back here. Then we'll have Cecil get rid of the corpse. And then we'll open Bane to death.
Their formation is broken.
Good job out here.
Maintain the offensive.
So it'll give you an anti-venom, a key for the chest, 50 gold, and a portrait. Okay. Now when you complete a quest, you can either immediately finish the quest and return to Hamlet, or you can go ahead and continue adventuring. Since I have a chest to open, I'm gonna go ahead and click on the chest and then use the key. Gives me oh my, that's nice actually. So it gave me an accessory for a Plague Doctor, which increases the accuracy of my Plague Doctor as well, but it reduces his HP by 5%. That's okay, or her HP, because Plague Doctors are actually females. And then a Manslayer's Ring, which does 25% extra damage to humans, which is brilliant. But the character loses two dodge, which is okay, depending on what you use. So I'm going to take them both, and then we'll go ahead and complete the quest. I didn't get much on this haul, but whenever you finish quests, you get the quest rewards, plus anything that you had in your inventory gets turned back in for gold. So your food, any extra gold that you had, plus any other items you've had. And then heirlooms also get collected as well. And then also your characters get experience, and they also get perks, or well, quirks as they call it. It can be positive or negative. So it looks like here, Balthier gets a 20% chance to increase on scouting ahead in the Weald, but then he also gets -5 in virtue chances. So basically, when he gets stressed out, you either have a chance to, you know what, I'll show that when it happens. And then Cecil has a higher chance to explore in the ruins, which is nice. Ruins, that is, not runes, ruins. So now we're in Hamlet.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright, well, welcome to the Channel Estate. I'll explain that later. So, it's gonna have us check out a few things, like the Ancestors' Memoirs.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
And what this place is basically, if you come across any cutscenes, you can rewatch them, or it'll also tell you your path for the bosses that you faced, and tell you your progress on that. Alright, and then the next place we'll check out is the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
So any characters that die, you can see how they die here, as well as, you know, what happened there. So, and the last place is the Stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Alright, so the Stagecoach is how you recruit your characters. You have 12 different types of characters, and I'll explain them as I get them. So let's go ahead and move over here. And we have, I think the game just automatically starts it with us. We have a Plague Doctor. Ooh, Disorienting Blast, nice. Okay, this one's okay. This one's compulsive, which means this character will actually actively check out things automatically, and you don't really get a choice in the matter. This one has Weapon Tinkerer, which is not bad, but I'll explain that one later. And Irrepressible, which means, again, I'll explain that later. It's the opposite of what Balthier had. I'm going to go ahead and change this one to my girlfriend's name, because she said she wanted to be a plague doctor. And we'll leave his color, the original color number 1. So let's welcome Dark Samba to the team.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And then we have a Vestal, who has the perfect skills. Yes. Alright, so Vestal has both the party heal, which is great, as well as the single target heal, which is amazing. You have Dazzling Light, which is a stun move, and then you have a Mace Bash, which I don't ever use anyways. Now, for the characters, as you see above here, we have the preferred position. Based on the skills that you have here, will determine where you want to place the person in the party. Depending on how the skills are stacked up, the dot will get bigger or it'll grow smaller. It also tell you what preferred target they choose to attack based on their skills that they have. Vessels are not really attackers. They're support characters, healers obviously. So you prefer to usually have them either in the 3rd or the 4th position so they can actually actively use their heals. I do want to try and get the mace changed to probably Illumination because that'll help for debuffs for certain bosses. Now, this one I'm going to name as a good friend of mine, Light of Love. And I'm going to change Light of Love to, oh hey, the white color. There we go, perfect. And we'll go ahead and add Light of Love to the party. I forgot to check her skills. So, Light of Love is not allowed to gamble, which is fine. And her range attacks is -5 in damage, but again, it's a healer, not a damage maker. 15% extra damage against beasts, and takes 15% less damage from beasts, which is actually nice. And then in the ruins, we'll take less damage in the ruins, which is actually really good. So this is actually not a bad Vestal.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Alright, now this over here, you can actually upgrade your stagecoach. All of the things over here you can actually upgrade with your heirlooms here. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the Hero's Barracks, so I have 12 party
Word
members.
is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade
We can use this.
I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the stagecoach network as well, so I can have 3 guys show up on the next time that I go around. And with that, we're going to go ahead and do that, and then let's see. Who do I want to have as a human killer? -2 on dodge. What is your dodge right now? 10. Well, I haven't played Doctor, so I'm going to give Dark Sama the accuracy up here. So that'll be great. Now, as you see here, accuracy mod +8. So as you see, it has an accuracy base of 95. So I would assume it's percentages. So I have a 95% chance to hit. +8 gives me 103, which means Dark Sama cannot miss, except for Incision. So I have a 93% chance to hit. Alright, that works. And then she loses a little bit of HP, but it's only 1 point, so that wasn't a big deal. Human killer. I think I might just keep that for now until I get something better. So we're going to embark on our next journey here.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go into the ruins, and it looks like the rewards that I get here is I get 3,000 gold, 2 busts, and bloody dice for the Jester character, which I don't have yet. So maybe we might get one on our next one. So Cecil prefers to be in the front, so we're going to put Cecil in the front. Balthier prefers to be in the 2nd or the 3rd range, so we'll go ahead and put him in the 2nd range. Dark Sama prefers to be in the 3rd range, so we'll go ahead and put her in the 3rd, and then Light of Love, of course, will be in the 4th. And we got the title, The Usual Suspects. So let's go ahead and go into the ruins.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Alright, so before you go on any missions, you have to actually provision your party. This is, you know, food, torches, and other things. So, not Light of Love, but Dark Sama unfortunately doesn't have the battlefield medicine skill that I was hoping she would have. But that's okay. So, I'm going to go and take all 18 food. And I'm going to take 12 torches. I'm going to take 2 shovels because you're going to need them. And since I don't have anybody that can heal off poisons or toxins, I'm going to take 2 of those and 2 bandages. I'm going to take a key just for chests, and I'm going to take a couple holy waters. You know what? I'm going to take 3 of each of those just to make sure. And we'll go ahead and embark on our journey. And as you see here, it gives you hints about skeletons with high prot are susceptible to blight attacks. Basically, prot is damage reduction, melee damage reduction. Actually, I think it's all damage reduction, but regardless, you want to bleed them or you want to poison them.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, so as we work on here, our goal is to complete 100% of the room battles. So let's go ahead and move on to the next room. Oh, books. We'll go ahead and have Dark Summer read. Ah, great. 31, good lord. So that was 31 stress damage. Oh look, more books. Hey Dark Summer, you wanna try again? Ooh! And a Ruin Scrounger, alright. So 10% chance to scout in the ruins. I will take it. So what happens with scouting is when you get into the next room, when you check your map, you have a chance to scout ahead and see what's in the actual next room. Oh, hey, battle. Against some maggots. So I'm going to go ahead and Grape Shot blast them. And then we will go ahead and do, ooh, I don't know. We'll play Grenade.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good miss. Oh, man. Oh, and Dark Summer got a disease called the ague. And got stunned. Wow, that sucks. And got critted too. Wow.
In a single strike.
19 stress. So whenever your character actually gets critted, they take a lot of your characters will take stress damage. Now the ague will lower damage, lower 10% more HP. Jesus, and -3 to speed. So Dark Summer's gonna be a lot slower. Only has 1 damage now. Jeez, man, that is terrible. But I'm gonna go ahead and heal Dark Summer. That is horrible. I'm gonna go ahead and Zealous Activation to kill 2 of those off.
Give them no quarter.
Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and open main.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
That was annoying.
All.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this just to make sure. Move to the next room here. There's nothing here, and we get a scouting chance. Alright. So there'll be a battle depending on no matter which way I go. Wow, full scout. Alright. So we need to complete all the room battles. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and move to this room and then move to this room and we'll be done. Now as you see here, the icons, we've got a battle and then 2 chances at either books or not books, but you have either blockage or you have something else that happens. You have a trap over here. You have a book chance over here, which is either what I did the first time or the second time. And then these signify empty rooms. This one has a chest, which is good, which would be heading that way. And then we have another trap spot here. We also have a battle before the other battle. So we're going to move forward. Oh, we get a torch. All right. I'll go ahead and activate that now. So you can right-click torches in here or in your inventory. We're going to activate it now. Ooh, and then we get... Oh, no. Alright, what did I lose? Oh, nothing. Cool. I will take that. We'll take some jade and some bandages. Nice. Oh, wait. You're not a klepto. You're just compulsive. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Cecil's my klepto. Oh, thank goodness. Spiders! Good miss. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and, I think I'm gonna go in blinding gas. Stun the spider in the back. And then we'll go ahead and open vein the front one here and kill it.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And we'll go ahead and illuminate the other one here. And get the stun, alright. Oh, by the way, so you have a chance to stun. See, as you see, Cecil here has a 100% chance to stun, but you have to subtract the percentage for the spiders here. So you have 25% chance off of what you have to stun. So I have a 75% chance to stun enemies with stunning blow, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and smite and smite the spider in the back and immediately kill it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And then we're going to open vein the other one and miss. Wow, really? We'll go ahead and sit in and kill it. Good. So we get some medicinal herbs, some more food, and some rust. I'll take it.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
What do we got? Skellies. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... These guys are assholes in the back, the bone arbalists. They have a high chance to crit. I don't want to do this. I want to reduce his damage, but I want to increase mine. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the first one here. Okay, 3 damage is fine. Shooting her is fine. 5 kind of hurts though. But, we're going to go ahead and play grenade the 2 in the back because they're kind of assholes. Good. We'll go ahead and dazzling light. Kill. Stun. Good. Ow. Alright, that stops that from attack. And then we'll go ahead and smite. We deal 8 damage, that's not bad. Ow. 6 kind of does hurt a little bit. See, like I said, high chance to crit. And see, now you see Dark Summons at Death's Door already. So Death's Door means that I have minus 10 to my accuracy. Stop it. Okay, I'll explain in a minute. So you have minus 25% to damage, which she's already weak enough as it is. Minus 5 speed, and then she takes 33% extra stress damage. So unless you heal them, then
the ground
get a crit back.
quakes.
All right, and unfortunately, Dark Summon doesn't have anything to do besides play grenade the guy in the back. I have no way to heal, so I'm going to go ahead and kill this one off with another crit! Yes! Light of Love, let's go ahead and heal Dark Summon back up here. So, what happened is, you still have Death's Door Recovery, which reduces the penalty until the end of the quest. So, we'll go ahead and have another Grape Shot Blast go off. Bayonet Jab, which should miss. Alright. Then we'll go ahead and Incision in front here to guarantee death. With Light of Love, go ahead and heal Dark Summon again with a crit heal. Yes!
A death by inches.
And then we'll have Cecil go ahead and get the kill. 1150 gold, nice. So what happens is with crit heals,
push on to the task's end.
crit heals will also reduce stress of your party. You know, which helps a lot since, you know, Dark Summon's already almost at 100, which when it happens, I'll tell you what happens. So we'll go ahead and activate the chest here. And get some extra stuff. I've already scouted, so we'll go ahead and move forward. Please be something useful. Oh, books. I'm gonna have Dark Summon read it, so just in case. Of course. So, here's what happens. Resolve is tested, and got Stalwarts. Nice. Okay, so what happens when you get 100 stress?
Not today.
That's what happens. You have a chance to become heroic. So this is where the virtue comes in. If you have a +5 or -5 based on it, it'll also give stat bonuses and also reduce the stress of the rest of your party. So Stalwart, I don't know what it does. I'll have to post it up and let you know what it does. But almost every turn, the person who gets Stalwart or whatever bonuses will say something, which will also reduce the stress of your party. There should be a trap coming up here. Oh, and as you just saw, Light of Love just got a little bit of stress. As you progress through the dungeon, your characters will start getting a little bit of extra stress added on. When your torch drops, you do get extra stress as well. So my light is at 59, so I'm going to go ahead and activate it a little bit here. So now at 84. So you can snuff out the torch, or you can snuff out the torch to go complete dark, or you can just reduce the torch a little bit. So we're going to walk a little forward, and as you see here, we get the little spider web here, which will tell you people's chances to get rid of the trap. So Cecil has a 60% chance, Balthier has a 90% chance, Dark Summon has a 60, and Light of Love has a 50. So of course we're going to use Balthier to disarm the trap. That'll reduce his stress to absolute 0, which is great. And we'll move into the next room here. for a spider battle. All right. This will be easy. Oh, great. So,
Grievous
seriously?
Injury. Palpable fear.
Okay. So, blight resistance down by 30. Wow, that's kind of bad. So, marked means that they will have a higher chance of being targeted by attacks, and take extra damage. I don't know what the extra damage is. I think it's like 15%. But anyways, we're gonna Grape Shot Blast the first 3 here. Oh, here comes Plague.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Well, it resisted it. Good thing Light of Love was next. Go ahead and heal it off again. Of course. And got Plague. Oh,
becoming
jeez.
unwound.
Well, we'll get rid of the... something to say? Oh, it's wrong person. Anyways. Zealous Accusation. We'll kill those 2 off. Alright, so Light of Love, let's heal up again. Then Open Vein, the second one here. Yes, I'm aware, thank you. We'll cure the Blight. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna bite. We're gonna... Of course!
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
So we'll go ahead and kill this off. Finish. We'll go ahead and take
This
the holy water.
expedition at least promises success.
I'm gonna keep what I have here. This is gonna be for Light of Love. Oh! Okay, I'll take it. And then we'll go and end the quest.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Alright, so we finished there. We get 3,000 gold, the bloody dice, and a bust, and a whole bunch of treasure to turn in. Another 3,000. That's not bad. And all the heirlooms that we collected, we'll go ahead and count up. Alright, and we get a couple more level ups. Light of Love didn't get anything. Dark Samba got some stuff. 3% chance less to crit on melee skills, which is just incision. No stress penalty when walking backwards. That's not bad. And then Cecil, -2 speed when it's darker. Okay, that's fine. And as you see here, well.
I see something long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by.
Alright, so
A
going back
glimmer
here.
of hope.
We're gonna go and check the stagecoach first. Oh! Well, alright then. So, we've got an Arbalist, which is basically a ranged user. So with Sniper Shot, not bad. Suppressing Fire, not bad. Sniper's Mark, which marks targets, which combos with Sniper Shot, so extra damage and crits. And then Blind Fire, which basically increases the Arbalist's speed, but also has a random target of enemies, of course, not of party, because that'd be kind of broken. So, Night Blindness, so I get less damage when the torch is below 1/4. And Backtracker, okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get a name here. We'll call her Alice for now. And, we'll keep number 2. So let's welcome Alice to the party.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The
And
dancing steps of war.
we get the Hellion, which is known as a barbarian with Iron Sword. Beautiful. Onomatophobia, so stress against humans. Okay, that's alright. And Guilty Conscience, which, again, I haven't seen come into handy yet. Natural Swing, which gives +5 to accuracy. Yes! And then Steady, which loses stress damage. That's not bad. We'll keep his Bushi, because I actually like Bushi as the name. So, we'll welcome Bushi. And then the Man-at-Arms.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Okay, and the Man-at-Arms here will only meditate for stress relief. If his HP is below half, he gets extra crit, which is nice. And then when camping, we get extra skills, which camping won't come until later. You know what? I'll take the Man-at-Arms as a secondary tank. And we'll go ahead and name him Sharon, after one of my own characters. He was an old war veteran. So let's welcome Sharon.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the Abbey here.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put Dark Summer in to get rid of all the stress that she went under. So I'll go ahead and do meditation, because it's only 1,000 gold. Then we'll go into the tavern here.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Okay, and as you see here, the caretaker is actually the guy who brought us here in the first place. Actually will take up one of the spaces. So you'll either take up one of the spaces in the tavern, or you'll take up one of the spaces in the Abbey. And depending on what it is, you can't use that one, obviously. So, as we look here, Alice prefers to be in the 3rd or the 4th row, and prefers to target one of the 3 in the back, which is great. You have Bushi, who prefers to be in the front, so she's kind of a tank, but not really a tank. Doesn't have the skills that I want, but she can cure Blight and Bleed off of herself, which is great. And can attack the back row, which is amazing. So, we'll go ahead and then Sharon also prefers to be in front. So I have a whole bunch of people that prefer to be in the front, or in the 2nd rank. So regardless, we're going to go ahead and call it here, guys. So when we come back, we'll go ahead and move on to our next mission, and we'll go from there. So until then, this is RavenXtreme signing out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!